Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, bringing you a grand solar minimum update on Friday, October 19th, 11:47 p.m. Mountain Time 2018. You're looking at the average date of the first measurable snow in North America. Take note of the November areas, specifically the Northeast, as well as December. And let's get on with the update. Welcome to the grand solar minimum. Blast of winter, snow likely in the mountains of West Virginia and Western Maryland months ahead of time Saturday night. This is a Lake Erie stringer of lake effect snow, coupling with cosmic rays in a moist upper atmosphere. A strong cold front will power through the mid-Atlantic on Saturday, bringing the first measurable snowfall of the season to some parts of the high country in West Virginia and Western Maryland. Heads up! Whew. Mount Washington receives nearly 10 inches of new snow. Say it ain't snow. Yeah, it is. It may be October, but it already feels like winter on Mount Washington. Clear skies on Mount Washington Friday morning revealed nearly 10 inches of new snow. Boom! Yes, that's how I feel. I feel that is boomalicious. Boombastic. Remember the opening chart. Chance of snow this weekend in western North Carolina. Season's first frost Monday in Charlotte. The North Carolina mountains are facing the first predictions of snow for the season on Saturday night. And the Charlotte area may see its first frost Monday morning, according to the National Weather Service. Now, just 24 hours ago, the models were not showing this. Winds could reach advisory level across North Carolina mountains, said the statement. Snow accumulation is not predicted in North Carolina, though it could be heavier in the bordering states of the Northwest, including Virginia and West Virginia, said a statement. The state has a 60% chance of what Western North Carolina meteorologist Bad Panovich calls cold, miserable rain. Yeah, the temperatures in Charlotte will dip to 43 degrees Saturday, 38 Sunday night. And as the models are changing, this could be snow. Could be a snow boom we're talking about. Snow accumulations expected Saturday night in Ohio. None were expected yesterday. But Saturday night and Sunday morning, there is some snow expected in the Akron and Canton area, a month ahead of schedule. Snow in this forecast for Saturday night and Sunday morning. Across the Akron, Canton area, they can expect up to a half an inch Saturday night and another less than half an inch Sunday. All measurable amounts. Weather outlook, snow and cold temperatures return this weekend. Whew. Heads up, Wisconsin. It's windy again yesterday with gusts topping in the mid-30s. Scattered snow showers will continue through the morning on Saturday. Mostly in the form of flurries, but there are some heavier accumulations potentially possible. We're going to check the models, and they will change. Let's talk about Alaska's freakish fall. A record wait for the first freeze in snow. It has froze here since the third week of September. We're on our 9th freezing day. 2 hard freezes. And there are some areas in Canada that haven't frozen yet. Just like every other time we've had a grand solar minimum, a mini ice age, or an ice age. Man, climate science does not lie, and neither does the data. So as we predict Alaska to get warm, it does. And areas to the south to get cold, they do. But Alaska's not out of the woods. It's still Alaska. Weather Ready Nation map. Rain continues in Texas. Temperature anomalies continue. Temperature anomalies continue. That means it doesn't fit the global warming model. Showers and storms capable of producing localized flooding will persist across Texas through the weekend, with the focus of heavy rain along the middle and southern Texas coast. Heavy rain at times in central Texas will exacerbate ongoing flooding. Near record low daily high temperatures continue across the east and south That's the way they obfuscate from the fact that it's below average, snowing a month earlier than average, and the grand solar minimum descends and the global warming model fails. Let's just check the GFS model in the lower 48. You could see snow falling through West Virginia, Western PA, Eastern Ohio, Indiana, Wisconsin, New York, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine. Now let's go to the data set. Average date of first measurable snow, November, for all of those places. It's true. All of those places early. And the GFS model is calling for some heavy accumulations up in the DAX. We're going to see how this develops. There was low accumulation yesterday, and it is increasing. And this snow has moved all the way down, potentially into Virginia. Amazing worldwide volcano news update. Let's talk about the average date of the first measurable snow. We have snow in Show Low twice now. More snow is predicted down there. December is the average date of first measurable snow in Show Low, Arizona. They're having a record year. Those are the facts. Let's come up to the... Now, the models were showing it warm up in the Arctic just days ago, but watch what happens with the new models. Yeah, Eastern Canada continues to get buried in snow as if it's winter. Snow falls all the way down to Virginia, New Mexico. Southern Greenland is getting buried. These are the facts of the grand solar minimum days of your lives. We don't make it up. We just present it in a very entertaining fashion. Fashion yourself for the current seismic update. No quakes of note, but we do have a succession of deep quakes, 4.3 in the Fiji region at 549 kilometers, followed by a 5.4 8 hours later at 496 kilometers. This energy is moving towards the surface. Could be headed towards New Zealand. 5 or magnitude or greater, 5.4 or greater in this region I'm circling in the next 24 hours. We did have some activity a little lower in the Caribbean here by Kickham Jenny in the last 24 hours. So we want to take note of that. Maybe some subsurface volcanoes and Kilauea area and that region. Seismicity is on the uptick. So we'll keep a close watch on that as things develop. Worldwide volcano news update. Ibu, Karinsi, Vianamov, Sangay, Ebeko, and on and on. Take a look. No major quakes. No explosive eruption at Vianamov, but continuous low-level emissions are occurring. New volcano to add to the list. Also, with our waning magnetosphere, as predicted by the channel, more objects are going to be entering our Earth's atmosphere and hitting the planet very soon. We predict objects starting to hit the planet within the next decade. Now, Earth is mostly water, so they'll hit the ocean. So people in coastal regions are the only ones at immediate risk. If you live inland, there's nothing to worry about from these objects. Asteroid 2018 AU flew past Earth at 0.04. That's 4/100ths of a lunar distance. That you could drive that. This is the 4th closest object ever recorded in history. A newly discovered asteroid designated 2018 AU flew past Earth at a very close distance, 1,500 kilometers. It's only 9,000 miles above Earth's surface. The closest known asteroid to fly by Earth since the start of the year and the 4th closest ever. So that means 2 of the closest asteroids ever happened this year. Interestingly, this object was discovered 90 minutes before it came by. At best, it would produce a nice fireball and small meteoroids. But as the magnetosphere wanes, I think we are in for a show, kids. That's why people in coastal regions are warned to move away if they can. It could happen this year, it could happen next year, it could happen in a decade, but it will happen. Probably in your lifetime. Very bright meteor illuminates the night sky over Hokkaido, Japan. Look at that. It's almost like the Chinese fake moon. Was that a moon boom? Oh my God. Say that so. Oh my God, what did I do with the boom? Holy boom. We lost it. Let's reopen the boom. Whew. The boom is back. Okay. Whew. All right. Yeah, very bright meteor illuminates the sky over Hokkaido, Japan. A very bright meteor was seen and recorded over Japan, 11:56 UTC, local time, October 19, 2018. The event lasted several seconds before the object disintegrated, thankfully, before vaporizing most of the town. The town was not vaporized, and all is well. Judging from the light, the object appears to have burned up before reaching Earth's surface. Some wannabe said. Some wannabe. Space debris impact. Oh my God, it's falling already. Iridium 70 satellite fuel tank crashes into Central California. It looks like a nuclear bomb. That's definitely a boom. That's definitely not a bomb. A large metal object fell from the sky near Hanford, California on October 11, 2018. The object crashed in a walnut orchard near 8th and Houston Avenues in Kings County. Thankfully, only a cricket was killed, and it was found on October 13th. Silenced by the CIA and the deep state until now, when the Watchers and Diamond are bringing it to you. Look at the hole in the ball. That's a boom. Hole in the ball. Keep your eye on the hole in the ball. Are you prepared? I doubt it. I spent at least 11 minutes making this section of our store. Grand Solar Minimum Preparedness Library. Hard copy will not go down with the grid. For shizzle. And that is my nizzle in a boom. Hard copy will not go down with the grid. Now, if this is a foreign language to you, that means a book. If you actually have a book and the internet fails, the book is still there. Yes, the internet will go away for years, maybe never come back up. The satellites will hit Earth, hit the ocean, and everyone on the coast will die. But your book will not disintegrate if the grid goes down. It still remains. It does not need electricity to exist. If you don't know this, you might be younger than me. But these books can last for years if you keep them in a dry spot. So, what we've accumulated here is a repository for hard copy books, which will not go down in the grid at the Grand Solar Minimum Preparedness Library. Britain's Little Ice Age, $1. Can you believe that? 2025, Icebound Britain. The Little Ice Age, $15 on Prime. This is a great read. Upheaval, John Casey. Cold Sun, John Casey. Buy these books. This guy suffered a stroke during a geomagnetic storm, and he is, top notch. As far as the Grand Solar Minimum Preparedness movement, he led the way. And he deserves your support. Buy both of them, or you should be ashamed of yourself. Tim Ball, we had him on the show. We love Tim Ball, top scientist, sticking his neck out. He has been sued to the tune of over $500,000 of his own money. Buy his books. He needs the fucking money. Buy all three or you suck. Human-Caused Global Warming, The Deliberate Corruption of Climate Science by Tim Ball, PhD, and Human-Caused Global Warming. The biggest deception in history. All three, $25. If you don't do it tonight, when would you do it? Do it tonight. We also have Anita Bailey's book in here, and I found a book by Rolf Wishy, Grand Solar Minimum Becomes the Ice Age. And Rolf and I are on the same page. Are you listening, Rolf? You're on my page, page 29. LeakCon 2019, secure online registration now. The time has come to unveil the lies. Conspiracy theory meets reality. Now, what the mainstream is calling conspiracy theory are the facts these days. I don't know if you're picking it up, but we're putting it down so you can pick it up again and then give it to someone else who will put it down and probably won't give a fuck. But the time has come for you to give a fuck. LeakCon 2019, secure online registration now. Use coupon code BOOM for 20% off, and that's going to end soon. This is a limited time. We have confirmed speakers. We have 10 more people that we're about to announce that will blow your mind, as well as the venue. May 18th and 19th, pencil it in. Rex Bear Leak Project, David Dubine, Adapt 2030, Greg Allison, NASA Insider, and Worm Farmer. And many more. Can you even wait to hear the rest of the list? I can't. Well, I know. And you don't. Hope you got something out of the video. Buy a book. Don't be stupid. Be prepared. Not scared. We love you. And that's a boom.